Welcome back to edition of the Farley Factor. So, happy Groundhog Day. It's February 2nd, 2009, and I hope you all had a good time yesterday watching the Super Bowl. It was an exciting finish, and of course the Steelers won another NFC title game, and it was a 6th Super Bowl victory in the history of the Steelers. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I watched the Super Bowl, which was pretty exciting, and Arizona gave Pittsburgh a good shot. They gave them a good ride. They made it close, but sometimes you got to play the full 60 minutes to win. But Arizona came up 59 minutes and 25 seconds short of winning it. Did one of the biggest upsets in Super Bowl history. But Pittsburgh's good. They won their 6th Super Bowl title. And but shockingly, I heard that during the Super Bowl pregame, the other sports news was about Michael Phelps' 8 gold medals. He finally gave his issuance a report to news media that he smoked marijuana at a party during November last year, a house party. Go figure, why is he smoking marijuana if he's one of our greatest Olympic athletes and best swimmers of all time? But what's going to hurt him is endorsements. He's going to lose millions just for one lousy, stinking marijuana cigarette that he smoked. But to no avail. I feel he set a bad example, and he said, I felt foolish and childish that I did a stupidity thing, and hopingly this will never happen again. So, but fair to me is, I like Michael Phelps, and I hope he'll do good in the 2012 Olympics. So again, about the Super Bowl is the NBC crew were doing their NBC pregame show on the Tampa Bay's pirate ship, which seems to me it was too commercial, too Tampa Bay-ish commercial, like that they have to do the NBC Super Bowl thing on this pirate ship. But at least they weren't on a mutiny of the Bounty and things like that. But for no avail. NBC crew did an excellent job on the Super Bowl pregame, and during the Star Spangled Banner and the flag of honor for the game that they all everybody sang, and it was emotional beginning. And of course the pilot of 1549 saved 155 people, in which it was the honor of him doing that, and everybody loved that. I get too. I was emotional too, but it was a good beginning. So the game was excellent. Guantanamo Bay. Okay, first thing I want to talk about is Guantanamo Bay, and the thing is that I've never been to Guantanamo Bay. I never thinking on visiting Guantanamo Bay, but we all think that people should leave there, and it's and thinking that how that bay exists. But I don't know much about the history of it. But since we're in global warming, I think the waters I think Guantanamo Bay may get flooded. Who knows? It may not exist anymore. But the thing is, I don't want to have been there. I'm living it through pretty well. It doesn't hurt me one bit. And I'll tell you the truth, I know it's 2009 now, and I feel Barrack Obama should really want to put a price to get us out of the recession that's what he thinks. Figure I wouldn't be surprised it'll put a bailout of
99,999,999,99.
So I think that's a good figure for 2009. But again, we're dealing with different things like to help the energy. Secondly, we should fix our environment. Thirdly, education. Fourth, to help the homeless people and children that don't have a home and neglected of their parents. But I feel those things should be helped in America. And another thing is get us into the situation of people wanted to go to stage things of more entertainment and more sports activities and things like that. So I feel those things are good, what Barack Obama should do, and I feel he'll be a good president, better than George Bush, that he was a Bush League president that we ever had for 8 years. So I don't cope with that. So Barack Obama will be a good president. I feel he'll do good, and we'll do good if we work together and this government don't waste any more money and things like that. And we should not spend too much money on the war that we're fighting in Iraq. We should get more of our troops out of Iraq, for one thing. So that was a deal that I feel that we should get things done with our crisis in America, a recession. So I agree with the price that he'll do that. So again, we will get this country turned around and go from there. But the next thing is we will all know that the situation in Iraq, the Iraqi war itself, that we still got to be patient. We'll get more troops out, and of course there's going to be demonstrations and things like that. But people are that way, you know, and we have to go along in things that matters. All right, it's time for Farley's Factors Mailbag. Well, on my spare time, I run every day. I watch Fox News and help family things around the house, and sometimes I'll go out and someplace and run a half marathon or a 10K race somewhere, and on the weekend. Or other than that, I'll just relax. I don't really do much things like going to the movies a lot. Sometimes I'll go out and see some music entertainment and see some rock bands perform and have a good time and one thing I don't want to do, is stupid thing, is don't be drinking while I'm driving. So I just go out and enjoy myself. Alrighty, so tune again in another episode of the Farley Factor. See you next time.